Hey y'all, welcome to Homestead. In this video, I'm making some sandwich bread because we went to the grocery store. We try to buy the right stuff. We buy the organic bread from the grocery store. And there's been several times where we bring it home and we look into the bag and lo and behold, there's live bugs crawling around in it, as you can see here. And so I found a pretty good recipe that I want to share with you guys to make a really cool, simple, organic, easy, no chemicals, nothing crazy sandwich bread for your family. Really awesome. So let's get into it. All right, so all you need is measuring device that does tablespoons, measuring device that does cups, some yeast, sugar, salt, and I like this King Arthur organic bread flour. So start off with excuse you bud, 3 cups of bread flour. So we got our 3 cups bread flour, and I use a little bit less than 1 tablespoon of sugar. Put a little bit of salt in there, not really that much, just shake it in there. And then less than a tablespoon of the dry yeast. So now we have the sugar, yeast, and salt in here, and the flour. I just kind of mix it up ahead of time before I add the water. Do a little kind of hole in the middle, and then we add our 12 ounces of water. I'm gonna stir it up good. All right, I'm gonna put the camera down and get this all mixed up, and then I'll start kneading it. All right, we got our dough all kneaded up. So what I did is I just, sprinkle a little bit of flour on here, get your hands in there and knead it up really good. And we just got a nice, good dough going. So we're gonna let this sit for about 12 hours. Just on the countertop, I'm gonna put a cloth on top. All right. You don't have to do anything fancy. This is what they did in the olden days. Stuff hasn't changed all that much. Put your cloth on there and let it sit for 12 hours. All right, so I checked my dough and it's fully risen and it's only been like 6 hours. So what we got to do now is degas it. So we're gonna pull it away. From the sides here. And that is just the perfect dough. Look at that. Oh, all right, let me put this down real quick, but I'm gonna get it back into a ball and sprinkle some more flour on it. So what I've done is I kind of rolled it around. I got it off the sides of the bowl here, and we've got some flour back on here. So we got a nice, like, just straight ball of dough. Look at that, smack that right there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to preheat our oven to 400. Bake. We're going to preheat our oven to 400. All right, and then we're needing, okay, we're going to need 2 of these pans here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil on this one. And you're gonna need a clip as well. All right, so I got my olive oil in this pan. You're not gonna need to do it for this pan. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna place this dough into the pan. You gotta do it just like that. There's no other way to do it. You just gotta drop it in. And then this is gonna sit in here and kind of fill up in here. Look at that. Oh my God, this is gonna be good here. All right, so this is gonna sit in this pan until it preheats. You can even do longer. You could wait maybe even 15 minutes for this to kind of settle in this pan. And then once you're ready to start and the oven's preheated, you're gonna take this top part here and take this top part, put it on there, and then you're gonna use a clip like that and keep it together. And this is gonna be like a little Dutch oven inside your oven, and it's gonna form like a really good sandwich loaf like this. What's up, Reba? I didn't drop anything on the floor, did I? All right, So we got our oven preheated to 400. Got our dough in this pan that's got some olive oil on it. And we got our top part here. And, oh my God, one-handed. Put our top part on. We got our little clippy clip. Oh. Nice. All right, we move this out of the way. Let's open our oven. Sweet, we're in there. And that's going to be in the oven for 35 minutes. Alrighty. It's been 35 minutes. Let's see what this guy looks like. This is what we got. Now it's optional, but you can put it back in the oven for like 5 to 10 minutes to get a nice crust, and you just don't put the top back on. But I'm not going to do that. That's what I normally do, but I kind of want to have a softer kind of crust. So I got it out of the pan. What you want to do is put it on a drying rack or something for at least 15 minutes just to let everything kind of like stay moist in there, and so that way it cools properly. You do not want to cut into this right away. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that video. We're gonna go cut this thing up and enjoy it. So thank you, and make sure you subscribe.